Hello book lovers, I'm Khodakivska. This is Cat Joselle, the writer's cat. Welcome to our channel. Today's Sunday book review is dedicated to a book that I would say is a perfect escape into some cozier, too cozy fantasy world full of winged cats, talking plants, and obviously a lot of magic. You have already probably guessed that I'm talking about this gorgeous book, The Enchanted Greenhouse by Sarah Beth Durst. This one, well, first of all, it seems to me, probably I'm mistaken, but still, it seems to me it's a prequel to this one, the spell shop. Most of you adored this book as much as I did. For me, this was just like perfect. Now the aspects starting from the book cover. Just take a look how adorable, stunning the book cover is. So, I have already told you about this book. That's why I get back to the this one, to the prequel. By the way, when I finished reading this spell shop, as far as I remember, I found out that there is a prequel that was about to... I'm so sorry for distraction. My son just came back from his math lessons. That's why I'm so sorry for this distraction, for interruption. So, as far as I remember, I pre-ordered this book, and as soon as it arrived, I dived into this fantasy world, and oh my god, this book was just something exceptional, something special. This book is a real gem. So, first of all, the plot. We follow Terlu Perna, Terlu Perna she breaks the law. First of all, I'm sorry, she feels lonely, and she decides to use some spell and create a spider plan. But she breaks the law in this way, and she's punished and she's turned into a statue. And she's placed into the local library like a statue. Some years later, she wakes up and she finds out that she is in some mostly deserted island. I'm sorry, one more time. One more distraction, sorry. Perla finds out that she's at some deserted island, but there is still one person at this island, gardener, grumpy. He seems to be grumpy, but still he's sweet. And here all the adventures start. Perla finds out that greenhouses desperately need her help, even though she needs to break the law one more time. But, well, she decides that probably it's worth doing, and all the events start unfolding. Well, the writing style, I'm sorry, I just can't stop admiring this gorgeous book cover. Winged cat, black cat, this greenhouse, just like, it's a gem. It's a work of art. So the writing style, I can say it's quick and fast-paced. No, it's pretty well-paced, I would say it in this way, because at some scenes it's written at dynamic pace. In some scenes it flows slowly like a river, and I truly adored this balance in writing style. There are a lot of twists and turns, but all these twists and turns are smooth or gentle, cozy. The whole book is penetrating with coziness. I read some review where one girl is asking, is it possible if there is too much coziness probably it's not too much. It's like gem. It's like honey. I felt while I was reading this book, I felt enveloped with a warmth, love, for inspiration, hope. Just like it's a brilliant escape to the brilliant, fantastic but still fantastic fantasy world. The characters. There are not so many characters in this book, but all of them are just like great. In all the aspects are concerning features and their characters, their inner worlds. One more point that I truly loved, dialects. The dialects are in this book are pretty cute, especially with their with the main characters, with the Grumpy Gardener and Terlu. There was also a presence of slight sarcastic humor that I truly adored. Well, one more thing that I truly adored about the writing style and characters was the scene. It deals with the description. That's why I still decided to tell you about. It's the scene where the main character is turned into a statue. I truly adore how Sarah Beth Durst managed to portray, to describe the inner, this inner world, inner tortures, feelings, reflections, and musings of the main character. I just like support and read and. Then I reread this passage for a couple of times because, in my humble opinion, it was just like solid and powerful. It was deep, it was wide, and just like I felt like a statue myself. It was incredible. Well, the next point is the quotes. I have only one quote in this book, but still, it's quote. I will share it with you. If you are hurt, you're hurt. It doesn't matter if anyone else thinks you don't have a good enough reason. Pain doesn't require approval. It's just like, I don't know, but this quote just spoke to myself. I felt it through. I marinate and I totally agree with this quote. That's why I wrote out it for myself, and then we even discussed it with my husband. The rating, obviously, the rating, I gave it 5.5 stars. I love this book. Just everything was perfect. Fantasy, romantasy, just like if you're a cat lover, because it's obvious. Winged cats. If you're a fantasy lover, if you're a cozy fantasy lover, you will enjoy reading this book. I would like, would I read the next book, by Sarah Beth Durst? Obviously, yes. I had already pre-ordered the next one. I don't remember the name precisely, The Lost Something, but I don't remember. That's why I won't mislead you. But I had already pre-ordered it, and I can't wait to dive into another great book by this incredibly talented author. So for me, this book was absolutely perfect. The book cover just stunning. One of the most glorious books book covers I've recently seen. The plot is so sweet. It's about in the whole the book is it's about hope. It's about love. It's about magic. It's about hope. By the way, just like one more thing that I would like to mention, that I've read that Sarah Beth Durst wrote that she decided to write this book because she something like that. She thinks that Terlu Perla deserves a separate story, and that was exactly what I was thinking when I finished reading the Spell Shop. I wanted to read about Terlu Perla's story separately, and as by magic, Sarah Beth Durst overheard my thoughts, and just wrote one more masterpiece, The Enchanted Greenhouse. Well, if you enjoy reading a cozy fantasy, romantasy with winged cats, talking pants, and a lot of magic, this book is for you. So, book lovers, I'm Khodakivska. This is Cat Joseph, the writer's cat. Thank you so much for dropping by and watching this video. We do hope that you will enjoy reading this book as much as we did. Anyway, thank you so much again. Stay safe, take care, and happy reading. See you soon.